Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Spacecraft. So in the last episode, what did we do? I don't know. I think it was a stream. Was it a stream? Maybe it was a stream, I don't know. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and do this and then get into the right perspective. Let's go check out what's going on. So, off camera I did a bit of work and I got some things functional. The reactor blew up. Because I didn't design it well, it just decided to blow up, blew a massive hole through everything. I did a ton of repairing work yesterday. It took a very long time to do. As you can see, we do have, these new generators, and you might be asking, what the heck are these? What are these? So these are, of course, thermoelectric generators. I got a ton of them now because our item replicator is kind of working. It works off and on now. But yeah, we now have a ton of energy, kind of, stored in some of these, maybe, yeah. Actually, I need to configure the sides on this one, hold on, just give me a second. Alright, so yeah, I basically set up, like, 2 stacks of RTGs as a replacement for the nuclear reactor. It doesn't output the same amount of energy as I was getting from the reactor, but, these won't explode. So that's one advantage, and they have unlimited energy. I don't need to refuel them. I have another bunch of them over here. They are pretty easy to get at this point in the game for me, but we are working towards a new goal and a new project over here. I have some new mods and things installed, and yeah, if we come over here, I've already got a bit of ores mined. I've got backpacks, unstackable items are actually able to be stacked now because I found ways to do that. As you can see, we got some basic factories over here. We got the assembly machine, we got the chemical plant, and we're making a thermal centrifuge. Now, I realized that in order to get a thermal centrifuge, a centrifuge, we need to do a bit of chemistry, apparently. So if I go over here, as you can see, we need to make a centrifuge tower and to make a polymer bar for that, because I can't find any way to make that. So we need petroleum. Petroleum you get from the refinery. You take in some hot crude oil, which you put in a boiler, and you take oil, which you can get from Buildcraft. Well, looks like we might have to make one of these. How do I make one? I feel like this is gonna be entertaining. Maybe. As you can see, I've carried around asbestos too much, and my character is slowly dying from that, which is wonderful. Yeah. Pretty good mod. I enjoy this one. Yeah. Now I have the template, so we're gonna go ahead and put this in the assembly machine. We're gonna go ahead and throw our garbage in. Just give it a second. Look at it go. It's doing wonderfully. I love this machine. So actually, I learned yesterday that there's conveyor belts with the mod, and you can actually hook them into the back. Oh, tank. Ha, yes. We now have a, I can't get through this door because the hitbox is, weird on that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, I did a ton of work yesterday getting this area set up and prepared for the future. We're gonna have particle accelerators, all kinds of crazy things for my end game goal of getting the new end game armor that I added in with mods, because yeah, it's good. And there we go, we have a tank now. So the tank, the thing about this is that apparently you can stick oil in and then you get, wonderful things out. So I'll have to go oil hunting. Actually, I know where there's some oil already. All I'm gonna need to do is come over to my station over here where I just replicate items out of thin air. I won't cover that right now because I don't know. Maybe that's cool. You know what? I might just show you guys a little secret of mine. As you can see, I got a stack of pickaxes here, and you may be questioning, how do I have a stack of these? Well, I'll go ahead and put these in here, and just give it a second to, restack them. This machine stacks unstackable items. It's broken because basically what you can do is you can stack a bunch of backpacks, right? And it technically considers this one inventory. So when you put an item in, you've now filled 40 satchels with one item. You can throw one of them on the ground, and then it has the item in it, while the stack of 39 still has the item in it. So if I go ahead and demonstrate with, I don't know, maybe this worker's alloy pickaxe, because that's pretty cheap. So we'll go ahead and do this. I'm going to split it into a stack of 10. Never mind, I'm going to go ahead and use the stack of 20. Okay, so throw this into here. So 1, and now as you can see, in this satchel I have 1, and in this satchel I have 1. This doesn't seem right. Well, if I go ahead and do it again, I now have 2, and I can fill this satchel, and it keeps going and going, and as you can see, that's really broken, because you can just do this forever, and you can have unlimited stacks of items. There we go. So now, how did it... What? I put that in my inventory. Why did it do that? But okay, yeah, it's fine. So now we have a stack of these. We have 31 pickaxes in a stack. That is wonderful. So I'm gonna go ahead and teleport myself out using this ender book to my mine. Yes, wonderful. So I should have, yeah, I have a stack of advanced fluid tanks on me. I've been doing some item stacking for quite a while now. Quite a while. It's probably the most useful thing I've discovered, because it allows us to duplicate items and things like that, which really speeds up a lot of these overly complicated technical things I have to do, such as like getting resources. Oh, I forgot to have a jetpack on. Alright, so here is the oil, and as you can see, we got like a few buckets of it. So we're going to what type of oil is this? It's cool oil. Okay, well, how are we gonna be able to refine this into you know, we need to get the refinery. This is gonna be so cool once we do this for our first time. So I've never actually done this before. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get some of this. Alright, so we're gonna need some copper plates. Looks pretty legit. We need some big steel casings. Heating coils. I think I might already have a few heating coils in storage. Do I, in fact, have a few heating coils? Okay, we're gonna need to make some of those. What else do we need? Do we need motors? Okay, yes, we just need insulators. That's the other thing. Okay. I guess how many days it's been. Let me go ahead and hit Shift F3 for y'all, so y'all can see. So, it's been 674 in-game days. That's a very long time since we've actually, you know, started spacecraft. Wow, such a very long time. Okay. Okay, well now, what are we up to? Oh, we're waiting for the steel to be made, so we're gonna go over and get that real quick. Alright, now that we have the steel, we're gonna go ahead and scan the steel. And the scanner seems to be working today as well. So while we're waiting for that to scan, I guess I'm gonna check and see if there's any other steel. Alright, so I have all the steel plates I need, and I have all the pipes and things. There's one other thing we're missing. That is the last and most important part, in circuits, apparently. I need enhanced circuits and advanced circuits, and to get these, you need the assembler machine. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with making a circuit. So here's what we need. We need to make some quartz dust. I think I might have some quartz dust. Do I have quartz dust in storage? I have copper dust, but no quartz dust, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna need those as well. Do we have the other stuff I need? Okay, I don't think we do. So we're gonna start off by making some quartz dust in there. So it's gonna be a little loud. What else do we need? We need let me think. We need basic circuits now. So to make a basic circuit, you need to make a basic circuit assembly, which is made like this. And I have the resources for that. So if I go ahead and grab out my backpack, I have made a stack of these. Wonderful. I'm gonna go ahead and use 32 of them in the crafting table. So do this. Go ahead and pull out some redstone blocks. We're gonna go ahead and make 2 of those. Should be about enough for, you know, future projects as well. So we're gonna go ahead and make that, and boom, we now have 17 circuits. And we go ahead and throw these into the circuit assembly press, or the burner press, as I should say. So now that we have that in the burner press, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and grab this out. Circuit stamp, boom. Oh, it goes into the heat slot, apparently. So we have that done. We need lignite, so we need probably about 5 pieces. This isn't a stack of them. Actually, this will be more than the actual other thing, so we'll do 5 more. So it'll probably be around 10 or 11-ish. So if we throw those in there, boom. It's going to be making some steel in a second. Or not steel, what am I saying? It's going to be making circuits in a second. From there, the circuits are going to be made into, if we get out our assembly template for those, chemical plant, centrifuge element, advanced circuit. And enhanced circuit. So enhanced circuits are first. We need that. And then boom. The thing's going. Okay. So we also need to get some quartz powder and copper wire. And also copper plates as well. I do have some copper plates on me, so this shouldn't be too difficult if I go ahead and grab those. Grab these, and then some quartz dust. As you can see, it's been made quite a bit of those. We're making it. We're making the machines. Let's go. Look at it go. It's epic. So now we actually make those in the next thing, which is going to require gold dust. Gold dust, we have some gold dust here, so no need to fear. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that into there now. I believe we might need tungsten wire for these ones, or red copper wire. There's something a little more fancy about it. Yes, we need red copper wire and insulators, which we have quite a bit of those, so if I go and throw those in there as well. We're going to go ahead and make all 6 of these into the circuits. Alright, now we're making advanced circuits, and I need 2 of these for the actual machine itself. So we're going to go ahead and throw those into there. Anything else I need? I believe we'll need the steel, but how much steel do we need for a refinery? 16 pieces? We have just enough. We have... Okay, so I think this is good enough. We have everything we need, basically. Yeah. Alright, I can just stop that now. Okay, what I'm gonna do is throw the copper plates in, those in, steel pipe, steel ingot. Okay, throw in the template for a refinery. Do we have the template for the refinery yet? Have I made that? Oh, I didn't make it yet. Oh, well, I'm silly. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this now. Paper, we need 2 of those, I believe, and then 2 of the other thing? 1 of the other thing. Ah, that's good, because I don't like making those. Those take so long to make. Template folder, boom. We're gonna go ahead and make a refinery now. Finally, I've made the refinery, almost, basically. That's it. Oil refinery. Boom! And now, we have the template for it. It's gonna go into here. Oh, wrong slot. So now we just throw in all the resources. Those, and those. And those. Yay! It's making the refinery. Does this thing require energy? I don't know. I don't know much about the refinery. I've never actually used it before. This is my first time. I'm learning. I'm learning about the mod. Ooh, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Alright, here it comes. The refinery is almost done processing it. Oh, yes! What does it look like? It looks like a rocket, kinda. Or, hold on, what does it look like in our hand? That's a little, suspicious. A little strange. Not gonna lie. Okay. Oil refinery. Does it require power? It looks like it requires power. Oh my gosh. I think it's gonna require a lot of power, honestly. Loud sound. We'll jump over this way again and just set it up on this side. Because I already have all the energy infrastructure things set up. We don't even need the big tank, I don't think. Okay, throw it over there. Yeah, take that. Hopefully. Fill my bucket with oil. Yes, good. Put oil into tank. Good. Output oil. Oh. Hot crude oil? Heavy oil, what? Okay. Oil cool, you put it in a boiler first. Do I have to, how do I make that? Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. You know, I just now remember where we put our oil at. So I could have really just saved time, but our oil's literally, like, right next to, like, the side of the house there. If we go back in, or the shed, I should say. If we go back in the shed, real quick. Literally, the oil was right here the whole time. Now, if we go over to here, the oil... I have 2 barrels of oil now because I was dumb and couldn't find the oil earlier. Organization at its finest. That's what I have to say. This is just the pinnacle of efficiency, after all. Alright, so making a boiler now. 1, 2, 3, 4 steel ingots. Boom! We have a boiler! And now this goes to the power, I'm assuming. So, yeah, I'm assuming that this is gonna do things. Now, get out of here, stupid tank. Nobody likes tanks anyway. Okay. Yes, I'm assuming we just need to hook this thing up and then hope it does not explode. Yes, it would seem that the GUI is pretty simple, so I should be able to handle this. Okay, genius. Oh, it uses coal? Oh, well then I guess we're gonna go ahead and use some of the coal, or lignite. We'll just throw that into there. Hopefully it runs, like, without using all our lignite. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. It's gotta hit temperature first, I guess. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and use our tanks, oil barrels. We're gonna use the basic mechanical pipe again. This stuff is really good. Mechanism. Good. Fantastic. Where is my configurator? Where is it in here? I should have my configurator? Yes, okay. What, excuse me? Why? How does that exist? What? I need to get my configurator so I can fix this before it decides to do stupid things. Crap. Physics. Ah. Okay, here. Yes, good. So now, what we're gonna do is, just shift right click twice, and then it should just start pumping that in there. Boom. Like that. So that's good. It's good. So, we're now getting hot crude oil. Wonderful. Hot crude oil is gonna go into the actual other thing. We're gonna use another pipe for this. We're gonna use one of these. And now, I could use the pipes that come with the mod, but I don't feel like doing that. So now the crude oil is going in. We're now making heavy oil. We're making naphtha, light oil, and petroleum gas. So hot crude oil is going in. Is there anything happening at the top? So is this just like a big tower? What is like gonna be smoke coming at the top or something? Is it gonna do something cool? I don't understand how this would work, but yes, it does. It does. So cool. We're making heavy oil now. Alright, so all this was made so we could do polymers and make those. For polymers, you need 2 coal and 1 petroleum gas, which we are actually getting petroleum gas out of this, which is wonderful. So we're gonna go ahead and pipe petroleum gas over to I mean, I guess we could store it into, like, one of these tanks first, so we could have a buffer. Whoa, oh, I don't think I'm supposed to be inside of this. That was not fun. Okay, well now I think this, yeah, this should be good. Can I, how do I pipe out from this? Like, is there like a way I can make sure I get the right liquids? Is there a way I can do that? Wait a second. You know what I could do? I could just grab one of these. Okay, don't mind that it spat out 3 of them, but now it's putting the petroleum gas into the tank. Wonderful. We can go ahead and set this up for the other 2 big ones. The crude oil and, you know, the good old light oil as well. Okay. How do I do that? How do I put it in? What? This is, excuse me, what? This machine requires a chemistry template. Oh, okay. We're gonna go make a chemistry template then. Aha, it's called polymer synthesis. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and make that. So now we have a chemistry template. It looks really cool. It looks like a sideways one of these. So, polymer. And then, can I throw my oil barrel into the machine and have... Yes, it put the petroleum gas in the machine. Okay, now we just need to go ahead and throw in some garbage. So, I should have coal. Do I have fluorite? I have 20 of fluorite. Do I have the other stuff I need? Is that all I need? Just coal, fluorite, and petroleum? I think that's what I need. Do it! Yes. Wait a second. Is it doing something cool? Look, it's making smoke. The machines are moving. It's made 1 polymer bar with that much gas. Holy crap. Oh, it has to be through the sides. That is unique. Okay, we'll figure this out now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and, you know, pipe this thing around. So we're gonna pipe it through the ground, and then over to the machine in the most strangest way possible. Just go through the ground like so. That works. Basic mechanical pipes. Yes. Okay. Okay. And then these need to cross over the actual other one, so I don't end up with problems like this one. Under. This is gonna be spaghetti. It's gonna be a spaghetti. Wonderful. Oh, okay, is that where we need to be? I think that's where we need to be with the actual logistical transporter. So if I go ahead and... No, it's the wrong thing! I used the wrong thing for this. Ah, okay. Mechanical pipe. Hopefully this hooks up now. Just hopefully. Spaghetti. Boom. Yes! I heard it. It's working. It's working for sure. My inventory is filled with garbage because of all the items I have that are unnecessary, but yeah. That's unfortunate, but I'm sure we can work with that. We can definitely work with that. So now our factory's actually kind of done. Our chemical plant is done. The whole processing setup is done. We've done a lot today, but I'm having issues because I'm trying to place a cobblestone. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we've done good work today. Look at it. It's slowly making petroleum gas. How is our actual petroleum doing? It's doing wonderful. But our chemical plant is getting shipped the right resources to make polymer bars. And as you can see, we are making polymer bars very slowly. And these are very useful in the mod. You need polymer bars for diffusal kits, which is the only way to get balefire as far as I'm aware. We're gonna have to do a lot of hunting because duds are really rare with the settings I have. They are very rare. We're not gonna be finding many duds, so yeah. Alright, so now that we have polymers, we're gonna do one last thing today, and that's gonna be making the actual centrifuge. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and grab myself one of these, what are they called? Centrifuge elements. Boom. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. And I'm also gonna go ahead and get, actually, no. We have those. We have 4 of those. We need those to make the actual centrifuge tower, which goes on the top. So for a centrifuge tower, we need 4 steel plates, 6 red wire. Red wire. Where's my red wire? Where's my red wire? Oh, it's in here. I have 1. Why do I have 1? I have 24 of these. Okay. Does it require anything else like insulators? Lapis lazuli and 2 polymer bars. Not too bad. So copper. Yeah, steel plate, 4 centrifuge elements. Boom and boom. So that's that done. 6 red wire. Lapis lazuli. And I think that's it. Maybe. I'm looking. Centrifuge element. Yes, that should be it. If we get the lapis lazuli powder, which I might have put in one of these. I might have some just lying around. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and do this, and hopefully I don't regret this later on. Just give it a second. While we're waiting for that, I guess we could watch the good old oil pump do its thing, making more oil. Petroleum. My favorite. Yes. Yes, so good. Petroleum. The snack that smiles back. Look, we even have another polymer bar. This is gonna come in handy later on. Okay, now we need lapis. Lapis dust. Good night. Hitboxes are bad. Okay. Boom! Okay, now we're gonna get out our centrifuge template. I'm gonna see how fast I can actually make this. So, centrifuge. Okay, it's done making those. Now the centrifuge requires, 1 centrifuge tower, 4 steel ingot, 4 iron ingot, 2 steel plate. Oh, we already have all this stuff. Red copper wire as well. Okay. So yeah, if we just throw this into here, like that, throw the steel ingots in, and iron ingots as well. Where's the iron ingots? We have those, right? 5 iron ingots. Okay, that should be good enough. What? Centrifuge tower? I want to make the thermal centrifuge. Ah! Okay, I'm getting things backwards, but, where's my actual template? Oh, did I throw that into the machine as well? Yep, I did. I did, because, why did I throw all of this random stuff in here? Those are not what I need. Red copper wire, copper plate, steel plate, iron ingot. Okay, we need steel plates and copper plates. Do I have the copper plates still? Yes, I do. We've made a centrifuge. We've made the machine that will allow us to refine uranium. Again, because that one over there is bad uranium. This one is fun stuff. And then we'll be making the RBMK tomorrow. Because I've been experimenting, I've been having fun with that. I might as well put that knowledge I have to good use. Am I right? Am I right? Okay, there we go. We now have a centrifuge. It is the most powerful thing ever. Let's go ahead and throw it down and just admire it in all of its glory. We'll probably go in the corner, if I'm being honest, because we don't have any other space for it. Centrifuge. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and try centrifuging something. So, we could do some uranium. Asbestos. I'm a little scared to do things like that. We could try some tungsten. Tungsten is pretty safe, I think. Hopefully this doesn't backfire and I don't end up with a radioactive isotope or something. Speaking of which, I think we should start making a hazmat suit later on. So hazmat, as you can see, we have several different types. But for this one, you need hazmat. Oh, you need string and lead dust. I could easily do that. Not too bad. What about the advanced one? It looks a little more complicated. Requires those and 2 redstone dust. What about the Oh, what if we make the liquidator suit? That one is so good. Liquidator suit. There it is. So if we make one of these, that is epic. Oh, it requires gas tanks. Holy crap! High performance hazmat chest plate. So we need insulators, advanced hazmat cloth. Okay, that should be. It's a tomorrow project. Tungsten powder, iron powder, and gravel is what we're getting out now. Pretty good, huh? So, if you've enjoyed today's episode, please consider liking and subscribing. If you got any comments, questions, or suggestions, leave them down below. I'll see you guys next time. And, goodbye. There you go. Enjoy.